Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We got him. The Eagle's landed.
The eagle has landed.
We got him. We locked him in.
Not a bald eagle.
Not a bald eagle.
A regular eagle.
The regular rookie eagle.
Regular rook.
Ladies and gents, we are back and we have huge news. Huge news for you all. Great product placement. A little bit more to the right. There you go. If you haven't noticed, if you're not watching, Rob's drinking from a branded mug. Irrelevant suggestions.
It's okay.
I think it's pretty good if you ask me.
I think you need it on the side.
Well, yeah, I suppose you're right. Maybe I'll take that, actually.
Yeah, you know what? I am right.
Maybe I'll take that.
And do nothing with it.
I'll take it, but I won't do anything with it. Listen, first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has shown their support in the last couple of days. We put together a Facebook group, and I sent out some shameless invitations, and quite a few of you have responded. So I want to say...
Even I responded.
Yes, even Rob responded.
So if you haven't, then Jesus.
Yeah.
Pick up your game.
Yeah. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here in this rented house in the loft. So
you wouldn't be in here where you live.
I wouldn't be here.
Where would you be?
In the house that I rent. Not own, but rent, in the upper loft.
The upper loft?
The only loft. In the loft with nothing else around me. But apart from
studio.
In the studio, apart from the shame that hangs over my very heavy shoulders. So listen, thank you very much. And if you just by chance have caught this and you're new to the show, which I think there might be 5 of you. So
for the love of God, don't turn off.
For the love of God, please.
Just give it a chance.
Stay with us. Please.
He's not as bad as he looks and sounds.
I'm just the intro guy. The rest goes to Rob.
I'm the real deal.
This is the main event over there. Please like and subscribe. And if you like it that much, share it with somebody. And if you like it even more than that,
your nan.
Anybody.
Postman.
Anybody.
Anyone.
So
literally anyone. We'll take anyone.
Anybody. And if you like the show and there's something you want us to talk about, just write in. Write us in. Write us in anything you got, and we'll talk about it on the show. So thank you again. And anyway, listen. So we got some big news. It's been a lot of things going on in the background here. A lot of anger, a lot of angst between myself and Rob. We have been battling it out. We're
loggerheads.
Yeah. The show, we could tell, was really taking off.
Yeah. Really hitting it.
Yeah. I got a frog on my leg. We've been hitting some extraordinary numbers. Hitting them numbers. And I had a chat. I had a consultation with some very high level people,
executives and the like.
A lot of executives, a lot of info at podcast marketing.
Yeah, a lot of email inboxes.
Yeah,
I managed. You got a lot of automatic responses.
I did. I did.
Yeah. It's good to know.
It's good to know. But basically, what we've decided to do for the people out there, we're going weekly, guys. We're going weekly. So. Whatever has happened here, I'm not quite sure how, because if any of you have ever got an inkling that Rob is, really foolhardy and committed at these things, then you're completely wrong, because...
I know I give off that impression. Like, in spades, but...
Well...
Honestly... I'm a very flaky man.
He is terrible.
Yeah.
So much so that the last time I sat down to do a podcast with him, he didn't turn up, and I had a guest here.
Just didn't.
And I had all the lights set up,
and
he just didn't turn up. Which is fine.
I was busy.
He just didn't fancy it. He just did
a last minute thing.
He didn't fancy it.
Call it an act of God, whatever. But it just didn't happen.
But that's fine. And
I'm here now. So what more do you want from me?
He's here now. We've roped him in, and basically
chained me to the desk.
Yeah, and basically we're going to be doing this. Every Monday. It's going to be released. So if we've got anything that might be worth talking about, we'll always put out a little message a couple of days in advance, and then we'll see what happens. We might try and get a bit of interaction with you good fine people out there. But yeah, so that's, I guess, the first thing we probably want to kind of just let you know. which is great, isn't it?
Yeah, well
it's very exciting.
Yep. I look how excited I am.
How does that sit with you as a sort of
Fine.
Unwell kind of strange character? You know,
I am very strange, aren't I?
yeah,
Very unwell.
I mean, you are.
Yeah, that really is a good description.
You
yeah.
genuinely.
Yeah, I might look happy. I'm smiling, but my God,
deep down inside,
deep down, there's some serious
angst,
pain,
a lot of anger,
a lot of pain.
Because I was going to say, like, where do you get, like, where's this come from?
Where's it coming from?
Where's it come from? Has something happened in your past where you committed to something or overcommitted, and then somebody sort of, pushed you off or something? Is that?
No, it's just
Lazy.
There's only so much time I can spend with you.
It's me.
It's you.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Small doses. You're like an injection
Of happiness.
They're very good.
Yeah.
But once
like a good bit of brown.
Yeah.
An injection of brown.
Yeah. Fantastic, but don't do too much.
Don't do too much
because you'll end up dead on a curb.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've got to respect.
Yeah.
I've got to respect that.
Respect my honesty on that one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not necessarily that fun, really.
No, you're horrendous to be around.
I act like I'm fun.
Yeah. Let's talk about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's it coming from, Will?
Where's this coming from?
Where's the pain coming from?
I think the pain is definitely coming from years of hurt.
Years of hurt.
Being lonely a lot of the time.
Oh, you're a lonely man, are you?
No, I'm not lonely. Nah. I'm not lonely. Look at me. Look at all
Just
these.
Never leave.
Look at all these lies.
I'm not lonely. Don't go. You've literally concocted the format of a podcast
to talk to somebody
to make me come round.
Well, say what you will, Rob.
I will. I will.
But that is fucking genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah, it is.
But listen, so Rob, you've been traipsing about. I believe you've sort of been out. I believe you've been outside the M25. You've been up north, haven't you?
Up north, yeah.
Why don't you tell?
I went to the northeast.
Tell the good people about what it's like out
there.
Mm.
I was there for work, so pretty dull, really. A few fantastic things.
Oh,
happened.
right, here we go. I didn't expect anything from you, but that's
so I've been going up and down for
hang on, we're going off script. Oh, sorry.
Keep back on track. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Camera's rolling.
Yeah.
So for about 18 months, been going up there for work, whatever. It's fine. Hotel, but the hotel's like on a dual carriageway, so it's terrible.
What brand are we talking?
Holiday Inn.
Oh God,
it's a spa holiday.
Big company you're working for, big dog, eh?
No, that's the hotel I'm staying.
Oh, I know.
Sorry,
that's what I mean. They're
fine.
Doing you dirty there, aren't they? Nothing wrong with Holiday Inn, guys.
All Holiday Inn brands, all Holiday Inns.
We're open to sponsorship.
Yeah, please.
It's
got a pool, so that was fine. But I mean, give it a few days, you're very bored of being on dual carriageway.
I bet you're a bit of a floater in a pool, aren't you?
I'm very buoyant.
Well, just in general,
I've got a picture of it. I look a lot like a frog.
I don't think you've shown me that.
I think I have.
Oh, really?
Maybe you would have remembered. I think it's quite a memorable.
Listen,
picture.
I would have seared that into my brain.
You would have added that to your repository of photos of me, which we'll get onto another time. I think
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
So anyway, we decided, you know what? Airbnb.
Oh,
let's go because we're there for the whole week. Airbnb, and we hired a car so we could drive around. No more taxis. No more nonsense conversations with Uber drivers. Telling us about when they lived in London in 1986.
Oh,
no, none of that anymore.
Oh, don't do that to Rob.
I know, yeah.
I
don't care.
I bet you're the most engaging person they've ever had in a car.
I know, yeah. So, down from that London, are you? Yep.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
So anyway, what we did was for lunch, Greg's drive-through.
Oh my! There's a drive-through Greg's.
Yeah, I think it's the only one there is. I think it's literally like
I've never ever heard of that.
Exactly.
I've never heard of that.
I think it's only in the northeast.
Well, it's got to be, where they're like up there.
And it was everything that you've ever dreamt of.
Really?
It was the best.
Listen, can I be honest here? Yeah. I've never had a Greg's.
Oh.
I'll tell you one thing I do like though.
So that was fake enthusiasm, yeah?
Pret a manger. I've never had a Greg's.
A Waitrose Bell End, aren't you?
I actually don't shop at Waitrose.
Yeah.
Most days.
So you've never had a Greg's?
Never had a Greg's. But I tell you one thing that is quite cool about Greg's.
Record sales from all their vegan products.
Listen to this.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing they did last year as an advertising stunt? And I think it's fucking genius.
No.
I'll tell you. I've got obviously a bit of information about
you tell me.
business. You're more of a consumer.
Business acumen.
Yeah.
In the business world.
Yeah. I'll break it.
You really think of yourself as a businessman?
I'll break it down for you.
You've got the hair of like an 80s greasy, cheesy salesman. So I'll give you that.
Let me explain something to you, Rob.
Yeah.
And I'll explain this to you in the nicest way I can.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean this.
Yeah.
I think
really dumb it down for me.
I think you're a nice guy.
Okay, here we go.
Listen.
Here we go. And the hand gestures as well, just fantastic.
I think you're a nice guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
listen,
fantastic, yeah.
You got some things going for you.
Something going for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're okay.
Listen.
But you're literally no better than a piece of shit on my shoe. Okay, because...
Interesting pitch, but...
If you look at me, you look at my hair, you look at my fucking success around you, well, okay? Yeah. And look at my hair, again.
Wow. Okay, back to the hair.
People fucking respect my hair.
Yeah.
I went and got a haircut today.
Did you?
Yeah.
And they said, get out.
They always say, you have great hair.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but they say that to everyone.
They don't say that to everyone.
Say that to everyone.
Okay.
They say that to me, and I don't
They
have great hair.
do not say that to you. What did they
in
say?
the past.
What did they say?
Oh, you've got lovely hair.
Sorry, sir. How long did it take you to get here from medieval Britain?
4,000 years.
That's
not true. 40,000 years in your brain.
Yeah, actually.
We'll get onto that.
We won't get onto that, actually. We won't get onto that because everyone makes mistakes. Just to clarify, I was under the impression that the medieval period was 40,000 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
This idiot.
Oh, well, it was a couple of years ago.
Oh, look at me with my hair.
I didn't have good hair.
You're nothing. You're scum.
Oh,
you know that.
You take that back.
Yeah.
listen, if anyone's scum, it's you.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm the scum.
You are scum, mate.
Okay. Let's move on. Back to Greg's.
Let me just ask you one question.
Back to the Greg's
I just want to clarify something.
I was in a happy place in the Greg's.
Let me take you back there. But one thing before we go back there, and this is all I want to say.
Yeah.
Have you ever been given a free pot of hair gel when you got a haircut?
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but they do that to everyone.
They don't do that to everyone.
They give you free hair. They say at the end, do you want anything in your
hair? No. I left, and as I was leaving, he went, take this.
You're going to fucking need it. So there you go. Listen,
God, that did not end how I thought it was.
Yeah, you got done.
I got zapped for it there.
Yeah.
It's all part of the script.
Anyway, so...
go on. Carry on with that fucking story.
Two vegan sausage rolls.
Yeah.
Fine. Lovely. Vegan steak bake. Fine. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And Lucozade.
That was it. That's the end of your story.
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. The last bit is...
You just wanted to tell everyone what you had at Greg's.
Yeah, we went round, and then we went round again. It was fantastic.
You went round twice?
We went round twice. I've got a video of it. I'll send it to you. It's great.
I don't think I told you my Greg's story yet.
But you said you never went to Greg's?
I didn't, but it was about the advertising.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to talk to you about sort of...
Oh, you really are going off piece there, right?
Business acumen.
You're really not keeping this together.
Don't worry, son. I'm coming back. This is gonna get you. And
my attention's waning.
And you're my fucking co-host.
And I literally contractually need to be.
Just gonna take your headphones off and leave.
Yeah. Fuck it.
You know what they did? So Marks and Spencer's. I think it's Marks and Spencer's. It's somewhere. And God, this is how informed I am. And
God, so informed.
God, I'm informed.
God, so informed.
And every year they unveil their shop windows. I don't know if it's Harrods. I think it might be somewhere else, a little bit more downscale.
Oh God, get on it. Come on.
And Greg's is opposite them.
Greg's.
And what Greg's did was they put a massive luminous sign above their shop, as they do, but they put it up backwards.
Okay.
So when they unveiled
in
the reflection was Greg's in the window.
Yeah.
So I thought,
genius.
Yeah.
It's genius. Oh, I know what we'll do.
Well, that is genius.
We'll put it backwards.
The world media was looking at the world media, you know.
The world media.
Whatever it was, Norwich City media was looking at it, but
Russia Today went wild.
Yeah, right. Turning the frogs gay.
Anyway, so was that your?
That wasn't
even your story. At least mine was personal to me. Yours was just something you read on the internet.
Can I just say something? I don't know if I'd be so fucking proud about broadcasting to a number of people, that you went round a Greg's drive-through twice.
What's wrong with that? We don't have enough time. Let's move on.
New year, new me.
New year, new me. Same old diet.
But
routine.
you know, it got me thinking. When I first realised that your commitment issues were bad, I put some notes down here.
Yeah, you've really done some research.
I wrote episode Get Rob on Tony Robbins. Do you know who Tony Robbins is?
I've heard of Tim Robbins.
No, very similar but different. Tony Robbins is a American megastar self-help person, and he has basically seminars in front of people, and he gets them to stand up, and he goes, "You stand up," and then they get a microphone. Someone someone scampers over the microphone.
Oh my God, it's me.
And he goes, "Tell me about your life. What's wrong with your life?" And they go like,
My name's Carol.
Carol,
From Massachusetts.
Carol, what's wrong with your life?
I don't have a boyfriend.
Carol, I want you to look at me.
Yeah?
Look into my eyes.
Yeah?
Everything is okay, Carol.
Oh my God!
And then basically everyone's like,
And then she faints.
"Oh God, Tony Robbins!
Fuck yeah!
And let me tell you something. Tony Robbins has got a Netflix special.
Literally from doing that.
So I looked to get you a place, and guess
Jesus.
what?
Is he here today?
Couldn't afford it.
How much is
$2,000 for a place.
it? $2,000.
So do you know what I did instead?
What?
I found somebody else.
Yeah?
His name is Michael Serwer, and he has been on ITV. He's been on Good Morning Britain,
Oh my God.
and I went on his website,
Yeah?
and I took some pointers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not speaking to him either.
Oh, I've got his phone number,
Oh, you're going to ring him?
and I'm going to ring him
You're going to ring him?
on your behalf,
You're going to ring him?
and I'm going to ask him.
What, live?
I'm going to ring him right
You're
now.
going to ring him right now?
I'm going to ring him right now.
Let's do it.
Shall I ring him?
Yeah, ring it.
He's very intimidating.
Voicemail.
No, he says he works till 9. Oh, we've got an hour left. Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
Should we ring him? I'll ring him.
What? So what's he going to do for me?
I'm going to book you in.
Oh.
I mean, I won't book you in. I'll see if he'll give us any pointers on air.
Okay.
Okay, should we
Go for it.
077.
How do you want me to just act really like...
Well, you...
just be me, man?
Okay, let's find him.
What's his last... How do you spell his last name?
SERWA 1739. Oh, shit, don't want to say that out loud.
Don't swear.
Okay. By the way, his courses start at, I think, a minimum of $3,000.
Do you have to pay for this phone call?
I've got a feeling that if I call him now, he will fucking call me back.
He will demand a deposit.
I think he won't leave me alone.
Yeah.
Do you think I should 141 him?
Yeah.
Do you think he'll answer?
Don't know.
I think I'll try 141.
Okay.
Just in case. Okay.
141.
Here we go, guys. First call-in guest. Oh, no, he's changed his number. I should have tried that before. He says he's based in Glasgow.
Glasgow. What's your problem, mate?
Oh, that's a fucking
Look
nightmare.
into my eyes, mate.
Let's try one more time.
All right, try one more time.
Oh, my God.
Will, you're really crumbling on air.
Oh,
You're
my
really,
God. Well, anyway, we'll go through his notes.
Well, luckily, personally,
Mm.
I think that people like that are charlatans. Let's be honest.
Well, actually, tell me if you think he's a charlatan after you hear this.
Okay.
Michael Serwer says, "You have nothing to hide. I'm not lying.
I'm not.
If you do this pose when you talk to somebody." So what we're doing, if you're listening, is a triangle pose with our fingertips touching. So if you kind of just lean back and you talk to somebody like that, apparently it makes you much more, I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide.
Body language.
It's body language. So he says,
I have nothing to hide.
He says 7% of communication is verbal. 55% of communication is body language.
Yeah.
And 38% is voicinality. Voicinality.
What's that then?
I have nothing to hide.
I have nothing to hide.
I have nothing to hide.
I don't pay my taxes.
I don't pay taxes, but that's fine.
But that's fine?
But that's fine. And actually,
are you asking me? I don't know.
if you look at it,
Probably.
Donald Trump does that actually, doesn't he?
Big old Dan Tramp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dan Tramp.
Well, look, I'm not going to lie. That segment kind of didn't go as
Yeah,
planned.
kind of bombed and failed. That, didn't it?
He
He changed his number.
But I went on his website, and it's kind of upset me a bit. But you know, I thought
you really had your hopes pinned on that.
I didn't have my.
You thought you were going to pin me down, didn't you, son?
No, I just thought we could.
And I've gone away.
I thought we could fix this.
Well, you should have done a bit more.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Paid the $3,000.
I should have paid him.
Cheapskate.
Yeah,
paid the $3,000.
He knew that I hadn't
Listen,
paid.
Your friend's mental health is at stake here.
I'm trying.
My well-being.
I'm trying my best.
And you
I've ruined it, haven't I?
ruined it.
I'm sorry.
And whatever happens next is on you.
Oh God! What a terrible thing to say.
Yeah, it really was, wasn't it? I'll go there.
Do you know what? I just had this vision of us calling him and him kind of, basically answering the phone and then.
Well, that's the first.
That would have been great.
Yeah, and even that would have just that would have been.
It would have been good.
That would have been a bonus.
Yeah, it would have been good. But you know, it is what it is. We can't do much about that.
Listen, let's learn from it and. Learn from it.
He's doing. If you're listening, he's doing the finger thing, and that's brilliant.
If you're listening,
and I respect that. So
charlatan.
So let's dive into kind of where we're at.
Is it really a full hour? Have I got to pay for this therapy session?
No, I'm moving on from that.
You're moving on. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to actually segue into what
cool word.
Thank you. I learnt that from Marcus, actually. I heard him do that on a call once, and he was like,
yeah, I'm on a segue.
I'm going to...
I can't talk, I'm on a segue.
I'm literally on a segue right now. I put out a question on the Facebook.
Did you?
And I said, anyone got a strange New Year's resolution that they would like to share with the podcast? And I said, send us a message.
Yep.
Or send it privately, and I will send a Irrelevant Suggestions mug to the person that we read out.
Okay. Has me mum received her mug?
Sandy hasn't replied.
That's a shame.
But we got one.
Oh, yeah.
And it said, increase my relationship status from forever alone to slightly desperate. And I thought that was pretty good. I quite liked that.
I didn't realise that the relationship status was a hierarchical system.
Well, it must be.
Yeah.
For a loner like that.
They want to increase their status. The next rung up the ladder.
Yeah.
How many different options of that are there? Like, is there
what, in terms of
a whole spectrum of
how happy am I?
Statuses?
Well, I think Rob I think what you're missing here, Rob, just a little.
Yeah. Fill me in with some context.
Is that was actually somebody obviously wrote that as in humour. So they weren't, really physically updating. They were just making a joke. But thanks for sending that in.
That's what that is.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Did you write that?
No, I didn't because
Jesus.
I would. I don't think
someone on the actual internet.
Someone's gone on the internet and written that.
Went on, saw your thing.
They went on and
went, I'll respond to that.
Yeah, theoretically.
Yeah. And the pin comes out, my friend. We're unraveling some truths here. Here we go. Come on.
Segue, guys. Segue.
Tell me what really happened, Will. I've known you long enough to know the levels of deceit that you'll go to.
Look, don't
make me look a fool.
Don't be hating on me.
Come on.
Let me speak here. Don't be hating on me because if you're a loyal fan, and I know a lot of you are, back a few episodes back, Rob actually, I set Rob a task of going on social media and all he had to do was, I said,
all I had to do.
Create a video that we think will go viral, and
which is clearly a very easy task.
Well,
when was the last video that you did that went viral?
Well, you never sent me that task.
I didn't realise it was a purely task.
Pretty straightforward, Rob.
Okay,
pretty straightforward.
How about we? Anyway, carry on.
But I'm
not bitter about it. Don't worry.
No, God, you're not bitter at all.
Not at all. I'm over it.
You're really not bitter.
Move past it.
You got played. I basically bought about how many likes was it?
1,000.
1,000. So Rob Rob had his Instagram on private, and I said, Rob,
you convinced me.
I said, Rob, if you're gonna go viral, you got to take it off private.
You said, listen, mate. If you really want to go big, you're gonna have to change some settings.
Yeah.
And I fell for it.
You fell for it.
Hook,
line, and sinker. Because he's an absolute Instagram novice at the time.
An absolute melon.
You're a melon head.
Yeah.
And so that was quite good. And basically,
for about an hour.
You were getting them in.
I thought I was big in Turkey.
So yeah, it turns out all of the followers are from Turkey because that somebody's obviously come up with a great idea.
You went for the cheap package.
I paid about £10 for that.
Who's the real mug? Let's be honest.
That's the real mug, guys. Irrelevant Suggestions mug. Buy now online.
Buy them online. Multi-pack.
I tell you what, that happened to my mate. Actually, it happened to D Munce, who's been on him. D Munce, Christ, you really do feature in this.
He really does.
I was with him. We were on a ski holiday, and he posted a photo of it said something like "Gals Gone Wild," and there was a couple of girls in it. And I think he was in it, and it was outside.
Have they gone wild?
Not really. It was outside a ski bar, and then we were all there, and he got 5,000 likes and loads of comments, and we were like, "Oh my god, he's gone viral!"
He's gone viral.
And it wasn't until maybe the funniest thing about that was the girls on the group on the trip. Yeah. When they saw that and his hashtags, they all took photos and wrote those hashtags on there. They were just desperate to get the same exposure. Turns out
people will do anything.
They'll even do a podcast.
I cancelled those flights to Turkey.
Cancelled.
Istanbul, here I come.
You walk out.
There we go.
You walk out.
Meg, pack me bag. I'm off.
Oh my god!
They're gonna love me. Meg, where's my passport?
Google's Jimmy Kimmel in Turkey. Jimmy Kimmel equivalent Turkey.
Jimmy Kimmel Turkish equivalent.
Oh god! I can just imagine you.
I'm gonna be huge.
Walking out the airport with your waiting for them to go.
Bags. Where's my driver? Time to be a star.
And you get out, and all you hear is.
I just assume it's a busy place, an ambulance, like London, like
Istanbul. Yeah,
it's a busy.
It's a busy place.
Busy place.
It's a busy place.
Busy place.
Have you been to Turkey?
No.
I've been 4 times.
Have you?
Yeah, big dog.
Did you make it big though?
Let's just say.
Shut up, man.
I made a couple of bigs over there.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Neither do I.
Let's move on. It's all about 74% of.
Oh yeah, doing all that.
Say whatever you want. Doesn't matter.
Actually,
complete
so speaking of doing big ones, I did a big one earlier.
Did you?
And it was a phantom poo.
Oh really?
Have you ever done one of those?
Well, it felt like a poo, but it wasn't a poo.
No, I did it, but it was nothing when I went to clear it up.
Really?
Yeah.
As in just like a one wiper?
Not even a one wiper.
What, you didn't wipe your ass?
Well, I wiped, but there was nothing there.
Jesus.
Yeah. Have you ever done that?
Is that a good sign or a bad
Or
sign?
actually, that is a phantom wipe. Have you ever done a... Actually, now this won't make
phantom poo would be you felt like you had a poo, but you've not.
No, because I think a phantom poo, and I don't know if this... here we go. I need some clarification.
Clarification.
Sorry. That's my upbringing in Jumiaga.
What?
Jumiaga. Oh, my God. Tangent here.
Oh, segue.
Oh, my God. Have you seen the video of Tom Hanks' son?
Tom Hanks has got a son.
He's got 2 sons.
Oh yeah, I know he's got.
And he's
Colin Hanks.
No, and he's got one
he's got
called.
Another son. Oh, shit.
He calls himself Chet Hayes, and he's a rapper, and he speaks in a patois accent.
Oh dear.
Tom Hanks' son, and there's a video of him at the Golden Globes. He's like, under a garbage or something like that. And I was just
Tom Hanks in the thing, just like, oh my god.
Tom Hanks is just like,
take me back to that island.
Wilson, I'm so proud of.
Put me back in that fucking island.
Buzz, I'm so proud of my son. That's not a great impression.
That was terrible.
Buzz,
you've really let it.
Buzz. Hang on, I've got it. Buzz.
Ah, no, Tom. Tom, I love seeing your son up on the stage. Actually,
interesting. Did you know that Tom Hanks' brother does a lot
Tim
of...
Hanks.
Tim
Hanks.
Tim Hanks. He does a lot of the voiceover work.
Tom Hanks.
I think he's got the same surname.
Tom Hanks.
I wanted to have my own identity.
I'm pretty sure you've got both the same name if you're brothers.
I wanted to have the same identity.
Tom, that's not how brothers work. Here's my brother, Tam
Hanks. He gives a lot of the sub work to his brother.
Subcontracts, yeah.
So like when they made all the toys, his brother went and did the voicing for it.
Oh really?
Yeah, so he does a lot of the voice stuff in video games and for toys. So Tam Hunks.
Tam Hunks.
Sam Hunks is.
Who have we got in today? Is it Tom or Tam?
Tam
find out on the
Hunks
day.
is technically quite well off.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So you're telling me Tom Hanks is a fraud?
No, I just don't think Tom Hanks is a fraud. I just think he's a very nice guy, apart from his son Chet Hayes.
Yeah, he's fucked up that one.
Me up to Tom Hanks' son. I grew up in the Beverly Hills.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Um,
You've embarrassed yourself,
ah,
your family, and everyone you've
and
ever
he's
met.
been on a number of interviews where he's actually petitioned to be able to say the N-word because he's from. He said he's friends with a lot of friends, and they gave him a pass, which is fucking respectable.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fine in that environment. Just don't fucking try and
on mainstream media,
just
shit ears. Oh, yeah, no.
Tom, sort it out.
But speaking of
Speak to your uncle.
Chet Hayes, speak to your uncle Tam Hunks.
Tam Hunks.
Anyway,
Anyway.
but yeah,
on
speaking of
then.
massive floaters,
Yeah.
apparently a phantom poo is well, actually, I've done one, but I don't do it anymore because I don't look. But if you do one, and then some people look, and it's not there, and it's just
spooky.
it's ghosted.
Spooky.
Yeah.
It's in the spirit world. Is it meant to be a ghost trying to have a dump through you?
No, it means you've done it, but it's not. It's gone.
Okay.
It's kind of flushed
through
itself
through the U-bend.
Yeah,
It's got so much velocity that it's just
that's right.
like
That's
a
right.
fucking torpedo.
So
Fire tube one.
another factoid here. My grandfather.
It's gonna be a shit related story.
It is, yeah. He told me that on a submarine, when you flush a poo on a submarine, you've got to flush it really hard and shut the lid because apparently because of the pressure when you sell it, it flies back out.
It can come back.
Yeah,
Return of the
flies
Jedi.
back out. Yeah, Return of the Jedi.
I don't know.
Was that?
I don't know. Just move past
Is that a racial connotation?
Yeah. No, I don't
Oh,
know.
God.
Don't know what it was.
Oh
Just the
God!
first thing that came to me.
What an
I'm
awful.
trying to make a joke. It backfired.
Yeah, quite
Much-
literally.
yeah.
Zinger, zinger, zinger.
We got you. No,
We've come leaps and bounds.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
And your granddad was on a Nazi U-boat, was he?
He was. Don't you fucking
64.
Don't you fucking disrespect
Have you
my
seen
grandfather?
Das Boot. Schnell. Fire.
Das ist fein Vaterland.
Right, let's seriously.
Yeah, moving on.
Move on. Jesus.
Moving on.
Jesus Christ. Move on.
I don't know.
I don't even know where your notes are at.
No,
at the minute.
I
mean,
don't.
This is all just come completely.
I wasn't going off. I wasn't going off notes.
Yeah.
I just had some ideas.
You just had notes that you were going off.
They are technically notes.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we don't tend to go with notes, do we?
No. We're not note takers.
Look, I think we're just going to leave it there, to be honest.
For the best.
I don't want to overrun on these things.
Yeah,
we're about the right time mark, and we've got people
yeah.
that got to do things. A lot of
We've got to go pop the shops and whatever. And
a lot of people have said
put the
before.
kids to bed, whatever.
You
get
remember
the tea on.
You remember what they said? Then you
Yeah.
said we like it, but do less.
Do a lot less.
Do
of
a
it,
lot
yeah.
less,
Yeah.
and less frequently. But we've gone against the rules a bit. But
Yeah.
thank you again for tuning in.
Jesus.
I've been Will. You've been
Here.
You have been. Who have you been?
Yeah. Rob.
He's been. Yeah. You fucking crumbled like a little bitch, didn't you?
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. If you liked this, please subscribe on all the mediums, and we'll see you real soon. We'll catch you next Monday for the next episode. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you real soon.